Today, I want to talk about something that's probably been one of my biggest challenges in my life: discipline and patience, and why getting these right can change everything. Hi, welcome back to my channel, Your Life, Your Terms. This channel is about doing life on your terms, not society's timetable, not what people expect, not a shortcut everyone is chasing. It's about ownership, um, or it's about taking ownership of your time, your energy, results, and staying the course when it's hard. And just to quickly ask you if this channel resonates with you, consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and it helps get these messages to the people that need it most. Discipline and patience have been two of my biggest weaknesses, probably, most of my life. For me, discipline is all about doing the daily things, or the not the daily things, the horrible or not nice things you want to do, that's got to be done every day, day in, day out. And you know what those things are. You know the things that are gonna get you out of your comfort zone, don't feel nice, are boring. You know what they are yourself. So it's those things that you need to do. And whether that's in business, health, or any goal in life, it's the small things that every day add up to achieve massive results, or something big. I know I'm not alone. So, do you or did you ever start something, or have you started something now that you having trouble disciplining with, doing the horrible things or the boring things you've got to do day out, day out? Have you experienced that? Have you had trouble with your discipline? Let me know in the comments. Um, Patience is the other side of the coin. Success, results, change. I think we all know in reality it doesn't happen overnight. Um, I know in my life, with a common one we all know of as an example, is trying to lose weight, eat healthy, exercise more. It all gets off to a good start, and then because we don't see changes quickly, or when we think we should see changes, we give up. We get impatient with it. We want to see results really quick. What I've learned, I think, is that anything that's worth achieving is just gonna need discipline and patience. And when I was trying to lose weight, for the first couple of months, kept looking in the mirror. Look, I've still got that beer belly, still got this and that. When in reality, you think about it, a couple of months is nothing. Your body, you've been eating, overeating, or not exercising for a long while. It's going to take a while to see the results. I think we're all guilty. I think we know that. It's just that we don't want to admit it to ourselves. All these things, and in business is the same. I thought we all want to see instant results, but in reality, you just got to stick in there. And I think a lot of people probably give up when just not knowing that round the corner, they was just round the corner from round the corner from success. I think that probably happens a lot. So have you ever felt like quitting because things didn't happen quick, progress was slow? Drop a comment either. Drop a comment, let me know. Let's know how you're dealing with it. Setting up my online business with the channel that you're listening to now. I mean, if you was to believe, with regards to IT, which obviously online stuff is 99% of it, setting it up anyway, I was North Pole and South Pole, a million miles away from knowing what to do. You probably would, this sounds ridiculous, but I didn't even know how to copy and paste stuff. It's ridiculous what I didn't know. So that was a massive learning curve for me. And, there's times I just felt like chucking it all in and chucking the computer out the window. But it just takes time. And what I come to realise is you just got to tackle one thing at a time as and when it comes up, and just get focused on that one thing that you want to overcome. And sometimes I think what I've learned is you get good days, bad days on it, and sometimes you just keep trying something and it doesn't work, and you might be just better off on that particular day saying, right, I'll give it my best today, I'll go again tomorrow. And I've done that and it's worked, because for some reason you look at it in the morning and you think, wow, why don't I tackle it this way? Or I didn't think of that. It's really weird the way it happens, but that's helped me in the past. Because I think if you overload yourself with too much at once, discipline stops. That's when it all breaks down. I know the way my brain works is when I tackle tackle anything, I always race through and look at all the different stages of what I've got to go through, and my mind rushes to the end result rather than just looking at the one job at a time you've got to tackle. I mean, I don't know whether I read it or someone said to me once, this sort of journey is like a car journey at night when you're going down the country lanes. You're full beam on your car. I don't know the exact measurements, but let's say it beams out to 30 foot. But beyond that, it's complete darkness. Your car driving along with your headlights on is only enabling you to go down the road, and can't think of the word I'm looking for, but see where you're going, manoeuvre down that road safely, only for about 30 foot. Beyond that, it's complete darkness, but it helps you navigate. That's the word I'm looking for. Navigate your way to your destination. That's what lights do, and I think that's what whenever you try to tackle a difficult journey, whether it's in business or personal journey, I think that's the way you got to tackle it. Just deal with what's ahead of you and deal with it that way. Shine the light, let it show you the way just for that next step. Deal with it, then on to the next one. That's what I think anyway. And I think there's another difference that, in my opinion, people miss, is that there's a difference. This is relating to discipline again. I think there's a difference between working hard and hard work. Working hard, to me, or hard work, sorry, to me. Hard work to me is when you see, the people out there on the roads digging up holes in the middle of winter, or the bricklayer or the odd carrier out on a building site in the freezing cold. To me, That's what I call hard work. Working hard is completely different because you're still putting the hours in, but you're doing something that you love, and I think that's a secret. Is doing something that you believe in, then rather than hard work, it just becomes working hard. So you don't need permission to keep going. You don't need approval. You just need to believe in your own path. That's how I see it. Stay, take the steps today, trust the process, and keep moving forward, one day at a time, one task at a time. And you'll be amazed if you do that day in, day out, do all the things that you don't want to do, all the boring things. You'll be amazed, even after 30 days of doing it. Even after 2 weeks, you'll be amazed when you look back what you've achieved. If any of this has resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. How do you keep discipline and patient when it all becomes tough and hard? And if you like this type of conversation, please subscribe. There's a lot more coming. I'm also building something alongside called King Shorty. I've mentioned it a bit in previous videos. I'm building that alongside this channel. It's work in progress, more details to come. I'll give you that as and when. Remember, it's your life, live it on your terms. Thanks for watching. See you next time.